In 1927, a German expressionist feature-length silent movie, Metropolis, was released in the picture houses. The science fiction movie, directed by Fritz Lang, was a futuristic drama that portrays the Marxist ideals that Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels wrote about in the Communist Manifesto. The movie is a perfect example of the theory that the two theorists wrote about. It can be seen throughout the movie. Metropolis is set in the year 2026 in a dystopian society. The line between the working class and the bourgeoisie is highly evident from the start of the movie, with the high skyline buildings portraying the wealth and the underground dwellings portraying the working class within the city. The clear divide between the class groups is evident when a group of workers' children were being shown how the wealthy live, accompanied by a young woman named Maria. In this scene, Frieder, the city master's son, was tending his garden. On the arrival of his spectators, he is quick to banish them from his garden. However, after the group's quick departure, Frieder himself grows a sense of curiosity and fascination with Maria. He follows them back to the underground workrooms. Gabriele Stoici states that a close analysis of several key sequences will demonstrate that Metropolis translates cinematically the inversion of causality between the work and sexuality that Marx introduced. Within the movie, Maria is seen to be the only working woman. Within the movie, it is revealed that Maria is in fact was duplicated into a robot to be used as a symbolic figure to oppress the working men and to keep them into a state of oppression. This was introduced by the city master, Jan Friedrichsen, whose aim was to exploit the workforce. There are many Marxist symbols throughout the movie. One of the major symbols is the presence of Moloch. The machine overlooks the workers and is a symbol of the elite. This is done by the elite sacrificing the mental and physical well-being of the working class for material goods and wealth. The looming presence of Moloch symbolises the power of the bourgeoisie have over the working class. Once Frieder, who has never witnessed the underground workforce, has witnessed the human sacrifices and injuries, he turns against his own father and his ideals. The second symbol found within the movie is the workers' clock. The clock itself represents the time and the workers spent in their place of employment. In this case, it emphasises how the working class are overworked. It also dehumanises the workers. This is done by the motion of clocking in and clocking out. It views the workforce as a commodity and a number, replacing the human contact and giving each worker a name. Metropolis clearly outlines the ideals of class struggles by the use of the clock. In the Communist Manifesto, Marx and Engels discuss the emergence of industrial society and the unequal relationships between the different and social classes. This inequality, they believed, would breed hostility between the two most important classes, the ruling class, which own the means of production, and the working class, who work to the bone to create the wealth of the ruling class. The workers resemble machines more than human beings. This is done by overworking of employees, and they are not in control. In fact, it is machines that are in control of the men. The movie critiques Karl Marx's theories on capitalism by demonstrating the inequality of the ruling class and the working class. In contrast, we see the workers in a dystopian world which comes in the form of the underground factories. The only time those from the working class are above the ground for leisure is when Maria is showing how the bourgeoisie live. The difference in their lifestyles are drastic. While the children's father work, Frieder can be seen aimlessly tending to his garden. This emphasises the difference in time use also. To conclude, the movie Metropolis, filmed in 1927, critiques the inequality of the classes in the philosophy of Karl Marx. This is portrayed in the movie's ultimate conclusion. The uprising of the workers against their capitalist ruler is the movie's way of critiquing Marx's theory.